welcome back to my channel. It's Nalleli here with another video. So today I thought it'd be fun to do kind of like a get ready with me, talking about how I was able to graduate college without student debt. I'll just be giving some tips and tricks and my personal experience on how I did it. You can take this, with a grain of salt, use it to however you want. Like I said, this is just my personal experience. Start rambling how I did it. I've mentioned it here before, but I am a registered nurse in the great state of Texas. As you can see, I did go to a community college the first 2.5 years. And then I was able to transfer to a university. I already did my eyebrows, I already primed my eyes. I'll be using the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in Light because today me and my husband might go to a soccer game, so I don't really want to wear foundation, so I'm just gonna do like some powder. So I know this is talked a lot, and this is probably the most important tip that people give out is just just go to a community college. Back when I was in high school, I was actually in a class where the teacher would put students acceptance letters up on the wall, and for me, I just kind of felt like a little bad. I was just like, dang, because my parents told me if you want to go to college, you can stay here at our house. And that's another big thing. If you're able to stay with your parents or with the family or a sister or a friend, whoever, and not pay rent, do it, because that's what helped me the most. My parents said you can stay here as long as you want till you finish your career. You can work here and pay your way through college, and that's gonna be our gift to you. And I was like, okay, cool. But back then I did feel some type of way that all my friends were, they were posting their acceptance letters and the teacher was posting them on the wall, and you feel some type of way as an 18-year-old, but honestly, it has been the smartest decision that I've ever made in my life, to be honest. So yeah, that's what I did. Now looking back, what 1 year cost at the community college is what 1 semester cost at the university that I transferred to. With that being said, I know it's said a lot, but give it a try. You are going to thank yourself later for having to have gone to a community college. You don't want to add more to the debt that's going on right now. And I think right now Bernie Sanders said that it was like 1.6 trillion, which is crazy. For my eyes, I'll be using the Friendcation palette from Katie and Desi Perkins, and I'll be setting my eyes with the neutral shade that's here. Another big tip that I want to mention is when you go to college, you obviously have to pay for your books, and the teachers will let you know ahead of time what books you need. Always stay on top of that, and always go to Google and type in the name of the book and go to shopping, and it'll give you a list of where you can find the book starting at the lowest priced online store, which helped me a lot. I always either try to buy used books, 1, 2, ask the teacher if it was okay for me to buy a older version of the book, because usually that's more cheaper, and 3, rent books if the book is way too expensive to buy, obviously. So I would always look on Craigslist, I would look on Amazon, and then I would ask my teacher, hey, can I buy an older version? Because sometimes it has the same stuff, it's just that the cover is different, or they may have changed a word or two. So that's what I try to do. It was really convenient for me because later on I was able, if I bought the book, at the end of the semester, I would sell the books and actually get my money back, or sometimes even make a little bit more, which was pretty awesome. Another thing that helped me a lot was having a night job, and I know that working night shift sucks, but back then I was 19, 20, 21, working a night shift job, so I was able to do it. I don't know if my 25-year-old self could probably do it now. I probably could, honestly, but it was really convenient because I was able to study during the night. I used to work at a nursing home back in the day, and that's what I did. So I was able to, one, get experience for my career that I'm doing now, and two, able to study because, as we all know, night jobs are a little bit more slow paced. So I would bring my backpack, I would bring my books and, study, finish my assignments, and, it was awesome. Also, another benefit of working the night shift is that I pretty much had the whole day for me to pick my classes at whatever time was more convenient. So if I saw that a really good teacher had a time slot for Monday at 12 o'clock, I didn't have to be at work. I was probably going to sleep in just a little bit, but I was able to get the teacher that I wanted because I worked the night shift. So that allowed me to pretty much just have like my whole day like free just for school. I knew I was gonna have the teacher that I wanted. Another benefit of working the night shift is that you get paid, a little bit more, so it was awesome. On my lid, I'm gonna be using this sparkly eyeshadow. I believe it's called Just a Kid. A tip that helped me a lot was online classes. Not for my classes that, were going to be relevant to my profession, but I guess you can say your prerequisites. So kind of like your literature, your English, not history, not so much science because I did graduate with a bachelor's of science. But anyway, yeah, your prerequisite classes. And come on, let's be honest, like me as a nurse, I haven't used literature, you know what I mean? So it's like, why even go to the class when there is an option for online classes? And so that's what I usually, try to do. I would look up really good teachers on Rate My Professors. That's also a really good source for you to find well-rated teachers and, students' past experiences with them. Like if they have more than 4 stars, I would probably choose them. And also online classes, it allowed me to sleep in more. So if like one summer, I was working the night shift and I had 2 online classes, I was able to sleep in, I didn't have to go to class. So that was pretty awesome. The thing with online classes is that, the class can be a little hard. So before choosing an online class, I would suggest go to Rate My Professor and look at that teacher and just see if they have good reviews for the online classes. Their classes, English 2, a literature class, I took some fine arts class or so. I was able to look up the professor, see how their online class was, and if it was more than 4 stars, that was my teacher. So that's another thing. I won't be contouring today. That I believe came in the BoxyCharm, and I'll just be using the blush from there. For highlight, I'll be using the Versali highlighter in the color Rose Goals that I got in my BoxyCharm or BoxyLuxe skincare. I don't really like this highlighter, to be honest. I can't believe it's just like, it's kind of messy and it's a little bit like too pigmented. Like you just have to like touch a little bit. Oh, that's too much. And then just put it here. We're gonna go watch Toy Story today, which I'm kind of excited, but low-key wanted to see Annabelle a little bit more. But my husband really wanted to see Toy Story, so oh my god. I won't be putting mascara today. I'll probably just be using some eyelashes. I don't know what model these are. I just know they came in my BoxyCharm. I never buy eyelashes unless they come in my BoxyCharm. So I'll be using these. Don't judge me the way I put them on. Try to save 30 to 50%. That will help you out a lot, especially if you go to a community college. All that money that you're saving, it's going towards the university that you'll be going, and that's what I did. So I went to a community college for 2.5 years. All the money that I was able to save because I was working full-time, I used it towards the university. I did go to a private university, but they were also very generous with the scholarships that they gave me, and I'm very thankful for that. That's another tip. Always look for scholarships no matter what. Always be applying, even if you think you don't have a chance. There's some really easy ones where you just put your name, type your degree, and you have a chance. Got my lashes on. Just need one more. Alright guys, got my lashes on. So now we're gonna move on to the lips. I'm gonna be using this More Creamer Please lipstick by Dose of Colors. I like this color. I feel like it's a little too orangey for me. But I'm just gonna top it off with the nude gloss. It's a little too like orangey pale. Like I don't know how to like feel about it. And I'll be topping it off with this nude gloss by Tarte. I'll be using the Grace and Stella Spray All Day Rose Spray that I got in my FabFitFun. Keep me all fresh. That was it on my video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like these type of channels. Eventually, I do want to turn my channel into a nursing / makeup type of channel, because I would like to help you guys out very much in college or nursing. And you know, I also love makeup, so of course I want to have makeup as well. Like I said, if you are about to start community college, do not feel bad. It is the most rewarding feeling when you graduate college, that you know you don't have any debt. Like all the money that you'll be making with the career that you worked so hard for, you know, it's gonna be for you. You know, you don't have to pay the big man, you know. That money is all for you. Or if you're thinking about community college, you know, just consider it. It's a really good option. If you have the option to stay with your parents, live with them. As much money as you can, you know, with your parents, and also having a full-time job, because it is possible, especially if you live close. Also, like I said, your books, never buy them full price. You know, ask your teacher, hey, can I buy the older version? Hey, go on Amazon and see what the cheapest price is. And if the book is outrageously expensive, you know, just go ahead and rent it out, because there's also nothing wrong with that. And if you are able to buy it, you know, just sell it at the end of the semester, because someone will be looking for the book. Online classes, take in consideration like what degree I'm in, what classes really do matter, that I actually have to be in the classroom there physically. Don't take those as your online classes. I'm talking about your core classes, you know, your possibly math, your literature, your English, your history, fine arts, you know, if that's not your degree plan. Take those online classes. Also, rate my professors is a great source, like I mentioned before. A night job, a little bit better pay, and you're also able to study if there is downtime. And just, you know, save your coin. I know it's hard, but try to limit yourself. Try to limit, you know, how many times you're going out a week, how much money you're spending on food. I know it's expensive as a college student, but just try to save, you know, 50% of that money into your funds. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.